New Zealand has around 600 total islands, which have led to many occurrences of allopatric speciation. Snares and rockhopper penguins are examples of this type of speciation because the two species are derived from a common ancestor but live on different islands. The geographic isolation has resulted in different crest rates between the two species. In New Zealand, ecological succession has occurred on its volcanic island communities throughout history. On these islands, primary succession occurs with pioneer species that include lichens and mosses, and secondary succession communities include vegetation such as the maho and riverwood trees. As these islands reach their climax communities, many experience disturbances due to active volcano eruptions. On the main islands, the grasslands and savannas of the country experience bushfires that disturb stable communities. New Zealand's islands are home to a variety of biomes, but the most prominent type is the temperate deciduous forest, which makes up the entirety of the northern island as well as parts of the southern island. Other portions of New Zealand are composed of temperate grasslands, savannas, and shrublands. These areas are more barren than the temperate forests since they receive less rainfall and maintain a hotter climate. While these areas still inhabit plenty of life, it's not nearly as rich or as dense as the forest. In recent years, environmental degradation has become a major problem across the islands of New Zealand. Urban land usage has led to the deforestation of its temperate forests, causing a loss in fertile soil. This reduces the productivity of its land and makes it harder to support agriculture. Statistically, more than 70,000 hectares of native vegetation was lost between 1996 and 2012 through the conversion to pasture and plantation forestry. New Zealand is home to the Polynesian rat, an R-selected species that's considered the third most widespread rat in the world and is highly adaptable to different environments. Conversely, New Zealand wallabies are a K-selected species since they have high investment into their individual offspring who live in their pouches. The population of New Zealand is mostly comprised of immigrants, which have increasingly made up 70% of the total population in comparison to native islanders who make up 15% of the population. The average number of children in New Zealand is equal to the replacement rate of births, which is 2.1, meaning the average age demographics for the population are stable between reproductive age classes.